Hello, friends and lovers, it's Haelian. This is Inkbound. This is a brand new co-op, kind of turn-based roguelike, but also kind of combat, kind of a hybrid. It's from the same devs as Monster Train. I'm really excited for it. I love the demo. I had like 2 or 3 videos about the demo. I'm hoping you watch for this though now. The game's changed a little bit. They've added a couple more classes. Again, I said co-op, so you could be playing with up to 4 players at once. It does actually have a public lobby and everything too. Now, before we get started, I should probably bring up what I would describe as the elephant in the room here, which is that the reviews for this game are really bad. However, the reviews are almost solely focused on the microtransactions and battle pass system that they have in the game, which I don't love either. But we have to keep in mind it's cosmetic only. I mean strictly cosmetic only, has 0 effect on the gameplay. And I don't know, when it comes to these negative reviews, I think it's definitely worth bringing up that the game has that in your review, but I would rather read reviews that are more focused on what the game actually offers in terms of gameplay, replayability, quality, visual, sound, all that sort of stuff, instead of just making, basically pointing out this one note. So yes, it does have microtransactions, which I don't plan to spend any money on. It does have a battle pass that I don't plan to spend any money on, because you don't have to, it's cosmetics. Like, it's just for cosmetics, like I said. Anyway, let's move past that. I do think the gameplay is actually great. This is going to be a big pick for me. It's up there with some of these other roguelikes that have come out this year that are really promising, such as Raven's Watch. These really, really promising co-op roguelikes that we're looking at. And one last thing, if this cash shop that they have in the game allows them to support the game for longer and develop more content for it, in whatever way, then I'm all for it, that kind of thing. Okay, let's get a run started, and I shall do my best to explain what's going on. It is quite complex. We'll do a unranked dive for now. You can do ranked, which is going to be a bit harder, but I think for sort of a tutorial video, I'm just going to run into here. There is kind of a storyline to it, but I'll be honest, I haven't really been following along. So we got a run started as the Moss Cloak. So you're going to start with 3 abilities, which are down here in this corner. The one is how much will it costs to use. This is how much will that we have down here. So we have 4. This is how much health we have, which is 50. So the bar also represents that. This is sort of like a rogue type character. So you're focusing on crits and stealth and kind of some movement to some degree or another. So we have Sharp Throw here, which is like our very basic, almost like filler move. Costs 1 will, deal 35 damage, has a 15% crit chance, is a physical move. We have Scavenger's Dash, dash a medium distance, inflict marked, gain 1 shuriken for each enemy or ally you pass through. And then so marked, the enemies will receive 100% incoming damage. On being hit, it loses the stack. On turn end, lose all stacks. Okay, so this adds a shuriken. I thought this added shuriken too, but I guess not. And for this flurry, the other big thing is, see that 2 above the text there? That means that has a 2-turn cooldown. There's ways kind of around that though, for sure. Notice how this one has no cooldown because it's kind of like our basic filler move. Flurry, deal 35 damage, then consume your shuriken and unleash them forward, each dealing 35 damage. So you'd want to build up some shurikens and unleash the flurry. But of course, we can only get shuriken one way now. But the great thing about this game is the progression in each run is actually kind of amazing. There's like just so many options. There's so many possibilities. You can upgrade these moves, you can transform these moves, you can get items to fill these slots on the right side, you can exchange those items, you can spend money, you can get consumables. There's just like a lot going on here. All right, moving on. So this is like the full, you get to choose between 3 different things. And actually there's 3 different bosses, so you can find out ahead of time which boss you're gonna see. This is the one from the demo that I showed. This one I actually just beat recently. Why don't we try out Cinder, who I have not seen? So there are now 3 end bosses. And the total quest is to spend 750 quillings. What do we get for that exactly? I'm not actually 100% certain. I hope you like my character design too, by the way. Okay, so this is an item that we can pick up, so it's going to fill one of these slots. If you fill them up, you can swap it out, though. You can see rarities here, too. See how they have a green outline? So there's, like, common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary. There's, like, 5 different ones. Basically the World of Warcraft system, you know? So this one's uncommon. On your first turn, if you are above half health, gain 3 physical power until end of combat. Okay, and we get 2 physical power passively. So we're kind of a crit-oriented right now. It's all physical damage is what we're dealing from our moves so far. So I think that's pretty good, then. We wouldn't want this, which is magic power, because none of our moves presently deal magic power in any way. But you could do it. On being hit, deals 75 physical damage to the attacker. 75 just isn't that much, especially later on. On your first turn, gain 1 will and 5 magic power until the end of the turn. Yeah, this is fine. This is only on your first turn and only if you're above half health. That's not great. We could have re-rolled it too. So these are our quillings, and then this is another currency that you spend to re-roll some other things here. So these are all common because you can see it's gray, right? So we can add this to the dash move. Inflicts 4 stacks of poison for each enemy hit. Critical flurry has a 5%, so flurry would get 5% crit chance. Sharp throw gets plus 10 damage. I mean, none of them are that interesting, that's for sure. I think just a flat damage on sharp throws. Since these have cooldowns, you just don't use them as often as something like throw, right? Which you, with 4 willpower every turn at least, then you're gonna have to use this quite a bit. So let's go with sharp throw, I think, there. These are different zones. I thought I had a quest to visit a specific spot, but I guess I don't. These don't currently matter, but if you increase your rank, it will matter. Where you kind of got to choose a debuff, I believe is what it is. Right now, these are just, they're just kind of aesthetically look different, and the enemies are going to be a bit different. Practice stuff. So that's sort of the rinse repeat of what's going on. You'll do a battle, and then you'll pick some upgrades. Sometimes many upgrades, several upgrades, then you do a battle and just kind of go back and forth there. Pretty straightforward. A common augment and either a quilling cage, which just gives you money, or a tarnished vault. What exactly does a tarnished vault give me? Not 100% actually. All right, so let's get a battle going on, shall we? So now hopefully all that stuff I just said will make a bit more sense. Okay, so let's see. The first name of the game is to stay out of the purple circles or purple anything really for the most part, because that's going to hurt you by the end of the turn. You can see how much damage I'm going to take if I don't move right here. So I'm going to take 3 damage if I stay where I am. You can move. You actually have a little bit of leniency without it costing any willpower to move a little bit. See how it says 0? As soon as I move too far, though, out of this blue circle, it's going to cost us some will. So you can move out of the way, but it's going to cost you, you know what I mean? So using a movement tech like the dash is going to help out more. So we can just reset our movement to go back there. You can even line up an attack. So I'm lining up sharp throw here, and it'll actually stop you from moving outside of the first circle if that's how you want it. That's really helpful to get out of some tight situations. Like I could maybe almost take 0 damage if I line this up just right, if we wanted. Okay, anyway, let's see what these enemies got. Phase. This enemy has phase shifted and will dodge the next attack made against it. So it gains 1 phase at the start of each turn. So I'm actually going to move a little bit with each one. We're going to focus on this guy, I guess. We got to focus on one, right? So it's going to dodge the first one. Let's sharp throw again while also moving down. I guess we'll dash toward it, get behind it. So now it has marked, and I can use flurry, which doesn't quite kill it, but it was close at least. We're not in any of the circles, so we're not going to take damage. This indicates that more enemies will spawn next turn where this is. So these are actually okay to stand on top of if you want. No biggity. Okay. So these arrow moves are actually not avoidable. You cannot simply outrange them or move out of the way of them. So you either gotta try to block the damage one way or another, or you need to kill the enemy that's doing the move. Simple as that. Okay, so you can actually hit more than one enemy here at once. It's kind of hard to tell with that pot, but they'll have an orange outline. Okay, let's just move to the right because there's a power orb over there we want to pick up. Okay. Can I hit them both? I can. We killed one pot. Now let's waste our last will. Maybe I don't have to. I did have to. Can't hit it and move out of range, it looks, unfortunately. I don't even want to take 3 damage because it holds over between each fight. Okay, well, there's a power orb actually over there. So let's dash, pick up that power orb. Oh, that kind of doesn't work out. So this purple pool, you can step in it, but if you either end turn inside of it, or if you try to perform an action while standing on it, you'll take damage. So I guess now we'll just move out of the way here. So it was kind of a waste of picking up that orb. Those drop every single turn, so there'll be a new one. And it's very strategic as to when you want to pick it up, no doubt. Sometimes you want to save them because they won't despawn, not right away at least. Kaboom. First battle done. All right, we got another vestige. Is that what they call it? I'm probably going to end up calling them relics, you know what I mean? On your turn, 33% chance to gain 5 ability power until the end of turn. Ability power gives you plus 10% physical and magic damage. It's like basically 10% all damage per power. So this would be 50%. You can get 3 crit chance and 12% crit damage. On combat end, this vestige gains 1 physical power up to 3. I think the crit stuff, we don't really have any crit synergies yet, but there are some. We'll go big on the crit. Why not? So we took 20 crit damage. Inflict 2 stacks of poison on sharp throw, 5% crit chance on critical flurry, more dash distance. I guess the crit chance on the flurry. What do you think? I guess so. There's like some synergies out there that like when you crit, you blah, blah, blah happens. So I guess that's kind of what we're thinking about. Fish! Let's go, baby! We got a quillfish. So this is a consumable. Plus 3 ability power. Lost at end of combat. So it's all of combat. So maybe we'll use that on like the first boss or something. All right, we got a new binding, as they call it. It's just like a new move. So it's going to go in the 4th slot here. Steal a large amount of quillings. Yeah. Gain 10 ability power for your next binding this turn. Or gain 4 shield and 2 stacks of spiked. On being hit, deal 12 physical damage per stack to the attacker. On turn start, lose half stacks. I see. I think you need some kind of like heal or shield or something, because a shield just absorbs that flat amount of damage. You definitely need defensive moves now. It wasn't necessarily the case in the demo, I feel, where you could kind of nuke stuff down and just move out of the way of enemy attacks. But I think nowadays you kind of just have to find ways to absorb some damage. You're gonna take some, one way or another. Alright, that's a special enemy, a treasure pot. Optional enemy, kinda. Every 25% max HP threshold will drop some quillings. Defeating it will drop even more, will flee combat after 2 twins. I also have these enemies. Deals 50% increased damage. Takes 50% more, oh my god. So we kinda gotta kill, if possible, these 2 guys. And then do what we can to this. So we're taking 0. You can see it in the red here. And now I'm going to use the flurry on this guy. Oh, sharp throw actually deals more damage than the flurry. And I guess we just do that. Interesting. Oh, should I have used the crimson quillfish here to make sure I kill this thing? Maybe. Maybe. I think I will now, because look at all this stuff, huh? Okay. I'm going to try to move and attack at the same time. I can hit all 3 of these guys at once, which is beautiful. Can I get this power orb? I did. I don't want to stand in the ooze. while I'm attacking. Okay. So I'm not in the ooze. I'm hitting both enemies. I think I got like 3 stacks of shurikens. And I can hit this guy. Yep, not in the ooze. Dunzo. That was a good turn, huh? I did have to use a potion. So these enemies, I guess they get random buffs now. I don't know if that was always the case. That's kind of scary, but they should all die in like 1 hit since they have glass cannon, so we're cool. We are cool. On collecting an orb, gain 1 shield. On your turn, gain 2 physical power until end of combat. On collecting an orb. Oh, lose 1. Okay, I was like, wait, what's the downside here? It's okay. I mean, we think about that's 20% physical power. That's going to go down very quickly, though. On combat end, this vestige gains 2 max HP, restores 2 health. So 2 max HP at the end of every combat, it's quite a bit between here and the end of the game. Like, we're still, that was only our 2nd combat, so that's early. 3% crit chance. Okay. Common augment. Increased range on that, increased dash range on that. More damage on the sharp throw. I wonder if I roll these. Can we get a higher rarity one? Not really, it looks. Maybe more for shield wall. Up that to 6 shield over 4. Don't really... So they only have 3 slots for augments. And I don't really want to fill those with crappy ones. Give me the plated wall, I suppose. What do you got? The study... Within, I don't know all these different event names, honestly. I don't remember what they all do. Your quill senses forgotten power for you to harness. Tethered Shrine. Your rift in the story creates an opportunity for you to make a powerful choice. I don't know. Let's go over here. So we got... Okay. So this is kind of like a randomized event. We can gain a small stat boost. You can create 3 glyphs after 2 encounters. Those are like rerolls. Create an epic vestige after 4 encounters. So a vestige is one of these items here. I guess we'll wait for an epic. I think we'll be okay for now. What do you guys think? So we can do a hard combat. I don't want the glyph globule, I think. So I'll take the superior vault. Let's go this way, shall we? I always do the elite combats. Does anyone else do that? Whenever that's an option in these games, I'm like, yep, elite, yep, elite. Potion supply, I almost missed that. Gain 10 shield, okay. Alrighty. So this got, I'm not 100% certain what's triggering that. See how this is on fire now? It means it's kind of like guaranteed to crit. I think is the idea. Gilded Egg. On the first turn of combat, lose 1 stack. When this effect is lost, create a reward. Huh? Wait, what? Yeah, whatever. Okay. So I have to kill these little guys. At start of turn, create a small blight pool. So you instantly die from that. Done. You instantly die from that. Done. I actually don't really want to go too far into this guy. Sharp throw still deals more here. So I guess we're going to do that. Then pick this up. But I have to... that was probably stupid in hindsight. Yeah, because I wound up just kind of moving. Yeah, that didn't really make sense. Okay. Gotta get out of there. Let's try to dash. Uh-oh, I didn't get very far. Okay, so I want to hit this guy over there in the far corner because he's going to hit me. See the arrow? So he's going to hit me if I don't kill him. So let's do that. That kills him. Is it time to flurry here? Can't. Oh, I can hit them both, but not with the flurry. So I guess it's not time to flurry. So let's kill the other guy that has the arrow. We got to level up. Quest complete. Your party performs some critical hits. That's just cosmetic stuff again. It kind of has to do with like the season and everything, I guess, in some way. I'm not really familiar with this stuff, to be honest. All the different like the way seasons work in these games. I don't usually play games like that. I have to kind of kill everything here, huh? These guys on the bottom are actually not even attacking. So if I just get out of here, I'm still taking damage though. That's interesting. Why am I still taking 12 damage when these two don't look like they're attacking? Oh, because these two are doing like a big AoE move. Oh. So it's unavoidable, I guess is the idea. They're gonna deal 6 each. So I could go over here and just shield wall, and I'm still gonna take 6. That's, I mean, it's okay. But at least I'm out of there. Let's shield wall. We take 6. Spiked might even kill that. Not quite, unfortunately. Okay. We really got to kill these guys. Oh, they have more health this time, huh? So let's try to do this. Then we'll kill those. I'm moving toward that orb. Is our purpose right now. Can't even see this enemy. I'm coming for you, buddy. Looks like I can't quite reach. So I'm gonna have to move forward more. Oh wait, that would be my last, yeah. But I can't really stop the dude. Unless that crit or something. I'm taking a few more damage. It's okay. 41's fine. You get a small heal after each boss. We haven't seen a boss yet, but yeah. New Vestige. On your first turn, gain 3 stacks of stealth. We also get 25% crit damage. With stealth, plus 10 ability power. On being hit with a direct attack, dodge instead and lose 1 stack. On using a binding, you lose 1 stack. So basically the first 3 moves on my first turn will deal 100% more damage. Pretty good. And we have a passive 25% crit rate, huh? On combat end, drop a random potion. On consuming an item in combat, gain 1 ability power until end of turn. Huh. On hitting, inflict 1 stack of bleed. On turn end, deal 12 physical damage per stack. That's kind of okay. It scales with physical, I guess, is the idea, right? So it'll deal more damage based on how high our physical stat is. You can look at our stats here. I guess I'll go with the crit stuff, though. I mean, a random potion at the end of every combat sounds actually pretty decent. Ooh, baby. So our crit chance is presently at 14. Our crit damage is 107. What's better here? We do get guaranteed crits sometimes, so it almost makes me think that crit damage might be better? Might be. Uncommon augment. Ooh. On hitting an enemy not inflicted with poison, inflict 6 stacks of poison. Otherwise, inflict 2 stacks. So, I think the debuffs are actually quite strong, but we're just not going that way because the debuffs scale with magic damage. Also, the debuffs trigger at the end of the enemy's turn. So I could stack a bunch of poison, but they're still going to have to take 1 more turn before they die, potentially. Whereas it might be better just to deal flat damage right away. On use, reset the cooldown once per turn. I don't think so. On your turn, gain 1 shuriken. I think that's pretty good. Right now, the only way we gain shurikens is by using the dash. So just having this will passively gain 1 shuriken, which means flurry will deal more damage, I believe. It's also blue, so it can't be bad, right? It was the rarest one, you know what I'm saying? The rarest one. Grove of Bindings. Oh, so we got another new binding here. On top of the shield wall. Alright, so we got some magic, 2 magic ones. Deal 50 damage in a small area, inflict 5 stacks of burn. Deal 20 damage and cone, inflict 4 stacks of frostbite. On being hit with a binding, deal 25 magic damage and lose 1 stack. Deals 10 magic damage per stack. That's what burn does. Gain 10 ability power for your next binding this turn. I guess that's a possibility. Sometimes you kind of wind up in a weird place where you had to run away. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's possible I'd use that. Not super likely, though. So we could heal and spend some bindings. I mean, and spend some money, basically. Quillins. Some quillins. Capability to purchase one and gain a free binding augment. This lets us buy items, potentially. I don't need the heal. Kind of a good question what I should do here. I need the free augments, I think. And I'll even buy one. This one's uncommon. Poison Flurry. I think it's Poison Tip Throw unless I want to reroll these. Yeah. Let's roll them. On passing through allies or enemies, gain 1 shield. Gain critical charge on a random binding. So that means it'll randomly pick one that will crit. If I use this. Okay. Or just inflict 2 stacks of bleed. Doesn't tell you what bleed does here for some reason. I think it's just another dot, right? That one sounds kind of fancy. Like I'm gonna mess it up, you know what I mean? This one's okay. Just a little bit of shield here and there, right? Give me the bleed. Give me the bleed. 100 crit damage on lethal on the throw move. Baby doll. Turn start, full cost discount. So okay. So this costs 0 now. Is that better? Because we get a free marked. Also, the movement is just really good. Sometimes it gets you out of sticky sitchies. You know what I'm saying? That's juicy, but I think we do go for this, honestly. I think making this move free is just really strong. Boss battle, let's go. We got some narrator events here. Some storyline. Okay, what does this guy do? 25 damage resist per stack. Loses 1 stack when a summoned ally dies. So it has 4 stacks right now. So right now it takes 0 damage. To put it quite simply, you can hit both of these enemies at once. Okay, can I do it from over here, though? Yes, I can. That's wonderful. Can I hit these two now? Yes, I can. Okay. Kill all them. And then I guess we'll just wait, kinda? Can I hit the boss from here? Oh, I can. Alright, yeah, let's just hit the boss. This only affects this turn, right? Yeah. Might want to take note of that, though. So it only has 1 stack from 1 living enemy right now. Okay. In the end, we'll save this orb. I think you can't have more than 2 orbs on the field, though, normally. So we want to make sure that we start using these now. Oh, by the way, so did I even say what orbs do? They give me 1 willpower, and they also lower the cooldown of everything down here. I don't know if I said. Let's hit you first. Let's do that. I really want to kill this thing. Can I hit them both? Doesn't look like it's possible. But maybe if the angle's just right. Oh. Little funky. Worth. Maybe we just try to kill this thing. Didn't quite kill it. Worth. Do I pick up that orb? Let's use Flurry. Didn't deal that much. Oh, maybe I should have used an Invigorate. I guess I can leave that orb now because they have no enemies. Oh, wait, I'm about to take damage because it's doing an AoE move. All right, let's use Shield Wall. Taking 0. No ads, but it looks like it summoned some. Yowza. They all have... No, they don't all. Some of them have Glass Cannon. They also have a bunch of shield. Holy crap. Holy crud. Okay. So... let's hit you. Doesn't kill you, though, huh? You pick up this power orb ahead of time. Not that it matters. Maybe I just want to flurry you now? I don't know. Possible I could hit like both of those at the same time. I don't think I can get both of these things though. Oh, never mind. It's not dealing much to the boss, but let's just pick up that orb now, I think. Try to get behind this thing, kinda. Nice, we can hit them both. Perfect. No? Oh, crap. I think I messed up. Now I hit them both. Can I hit the boss, too? Let's go, baby. Can. I'm taking 5, though. Do I want to use my posh? I'm going to say no, because you get a heal for 15 after this battle. I think we'll be okay. We'll hold on to it. The pot's dead from the bleed. Let's hit them both. Hit them both again. Slowly make our way toward that orb. Guess I'll go ahead and do this. No, let's do this one more time. Then we'll do this. Then we'll pick up the power orb. I assume I cannot kill it. Oh, I got this for free, though? Look at that. I want to go as far to the left as possible here. Make sure we can get out of this ooze. We'll just shield wall and take 0 now. Okay, it had a bunch of bleed on it. So you can see how much damage it's going to take. 15 per stack, so 150 total, right? Okay. Bonk. Bonk, it's dead. First boss down. Let's go, baby. All right, we get to ascend a binding. So we get to ascend the dash. We could roll to get different... I think it would also offer a different binding, too. We'll see. Dash a medium distance, inflict marked, gain 1 shuriken, and gain a critical charge on a random binding for each enemy or ally you pass through. So it means something will deal a critical hit. I guess, like, these are the only 2 possibilities, right? Because I assume you can't crit with, like, this stuff. I guess that's okay. It works with our crit things. Ooh, on hitting, hit an additional time for negative... Oh, okay, no. Minus 15 damage, but we also hit an additional time. Gain 1 stack of evasive. On being hit with a direct attack, dodge instead and lose 1 stack. It's pretty strong. Whenever you lose HP, reduce cooldown of shield wall by 1. I like the sound of spinning throw. So now it hits twice. Deals 15 less. It's still like a really big gain overall, right? All right, we got a free small heal. We get some like random quests for more unlocks down the line. Now we probably, with some guaranteed crit stuff in our arsenal, I think we just focus on crit damage. What do you think? Visit the Radiant Market in Silent Promenade. So let's go to the Promenade, I suppose, to do that. Then we gotta spend some money. If we can. Uncommon Augment and Superior Vault. I guess. Get a new posh. Disintegration Oil inflicts Hex and Shatter on enemies. Not positive what those debuffs do at first glance. Okay, this is where things can get quite spicy. When this enemy loses more than 50% of its health, it becomes enraged, dealing 100% more damage. This enemy has 50... It's not like 50% damage resistance. I think it like straight up resists like that amount. Like it flat. I'm not positive. So these first two guys here... You can see we have a crit charge on this already. I guess we're gonna have to use these separately. So use one there. This does not kill you anymore, so I guess we'll use the flurry. And then I'm gonna take the power orb, and then I'm gonna dash through as far as possible to the edge, right? Can I still hit it? I can. We're not dealing a ton, but cannot move that far out yet. Mostly just don't want to take any damage here. Wonder if there was a better way to do this. No power orbs in sight. We'll just end the turn. So now it's out. It is doing an unavoidable attack too. No guaranteed crit right now. I can avoid all these other guys' moves. Can't seem to get close enough to hit it, can I? Well, that's frustrating. I guess we'll cast Invigorate, which will allow me to move a little bit more here too. Well, that deals a lot more, so let's use Flurry, I think. Dun, dun, dun. I don't think I'd kill this thing on this turn. What do you guys think? Not really seeing how that's gonna happen. I don't know if I should just target these things then. Guess so, and then we can shield wall off this unavoidable damage. I do have these things, which I'm thinking about. Does this do anything else for us? The dash? Might be better to position ourselves up here at least. When hit, lower this enemy's attack. So you're burrowed again. Can I hit two at once? Oh, I can. Bonk. Oh, go back, reset. Okay. Badonk, badonk. I don't know if I should be spreading the love as much here. Try to pick up that orb. Okay, good. Currently, your attack is unavoidable. We'll save up the flurry. I actually have another here now. No way I can hit that thing. Nah, I guess we'll just wait here then. Okay. We'll grab the power orb. Dash up here. Can I hit both? Oh, I'm in the crap here, though. Oh, biscuit. I was gonna take damage if I use a move in there. Eh, looks like we win, right? Done. Look at all this stuff. +2 physical power, +6% crit chance. So we kind of want some more physical power, I think. Especially with the guaranteed crit chance stuff. I think we want physical power. Oh, whoa. On hitting, inflict 1 stack of bleed. On using a physical binding, gain 1 shield twice per turn. That's pretty good. When being hit, inflict 5 stacks of frostbite to the attacker. Huh. I don't know if the bleed is necessary that much. I think I'll take the shield. Alright, grants 1 additional shield for each turn shield wall is not used at lost at end of combat. Oh, I see. When passing through allies or enemies, gain 1 shield. Maybe some more passive shield would be kind of nice. Semi-passive. Let's take the shielding dash, I think. Alrighty. Free binding augment. We have a lot of augments already. Kind of don't remember all these. Bring me to the tethered shrine, I suppose. Font of Wisdom. So this is just kind of like a stat upgrade. Or where you can restore health if you're desperate, I guess. +2 physical power. Sounds like what we need. Okay, I gotta remember that. Glyph Globe and a rare augment. Give me those rare augments. So there is difficulty scaling in the game. It definitely gets a lot harder very quickly too. We have a guaranteed crit right away here. I can hit 2 enemies at once. Nothing is unavoidable yet, which is good to know. We can dash and hit both of these things with it. Plus 50% max HP because it's beefy. Boom, that hits really hard though. Level up, baby. Could I potentially hit that thing too? Come on, stay out of the circle, but also hit the enemy, please. Game. Come on. Oh, I did it. I think I did it. I guess it was potentially unnecessary. Do I want an orb here? Yeah, it'll finish this thing. Okay. Next orb down there. Crit is currently guaranteed. Guess we'll pick this up. Now. It's a bit awky. Can't hit both of them. Can I hit? No, I can't. I can finish you with that. And flurry the guy on the left? Yeah, let's flurry first the guy on the left. Boom. Boom. Now I have 2 left, but I kind of can't reach this thing. Right? Unless I'm willing to take 3, which I don't think I am. I guess we'll just stay close to the enemies that are spawning down here. Shield won't carry over, Invigorate won't carry over, so I guess we just pass. Alright, now they're doing something unavoidable, of course. Do I want to Invigorate? I'm hitting 2 enemies with 1 move here. Does that mean it's more worth it? I'm not positive. So that guy on the right is dead to bleed, right? Probably. Probably, at least. All right, now I can kill you, and then I can shield wall the big cannon. So maybe I should have stuck closer to the cannon. All right, you died to bleed. Everything here is avoidable as of right now. Bonk. Bonk. Did I just save this orb, probably? For next turn? Because we're good, right? We good. They're both doing something unavoidable. Please die. Alright, 1. Because the bleed won't trigger till the end, remember? Cannot hit you. Ah, the mouse is a bit weird there. Alright, so I moved a little bit, then we'll cast Invigorate. Oh, never mind, I still can't get you, really. There we go. I think you dead. Thank you very much. We got a Thunderstruck Bell. Oh, this is the reward from the Sea Breach thing, I believe. On your turn, inflict 1 stack of Shocked on all enemies. I believe Shocked makes it so that all enemies with Shock on them will take like 50% of the next damage I deal. So it's kind of like an AoE move. Quite good, I think. I think I like that. Plus 1 ability power. Good enough, I think. I don't know, maybe I could have rolled it. Gain 2 physical power for each enemy you pass through until your next attack. You can find ability power for your next binding, so Invigorate could be even better. On your turn, gain 1 more Shuriken for stockpiled fury. Uh... Hmm. Things that make you go, Well, this is free to play, so it probably gets played more often, right? So I think we want that. You don't want too much burst, I guess. More bindings. Oh, wait, no, it's a transform. Let's go, baby. So throw, which already has a bunch of buffs on it, right? Sharp shoot. Deal 102 damage to enemies. Deal 220 damage to enemies at max range, plus 15% crit chance. This is poison related, so I think we ignore it. Because poison scales with magic. So I want to hit them at max range, essentially, and it deals more than double. Okay. Spend some quillings. We got plenty of money, so I think now's a good time to go. Okie dokie. What do you got? Ooh, that's expensive. It's a legendary. When collecting an orb, gain 10 ability power until a binding is used. Oh, and I also get +1 will per orb. Whoa. That's spicy. That's salty. That sounds delish. That's pretty nutty. I think I like that. This is another quest. Ooh, I might be able to unlock a new character soon with that. I don't really have enough money left now to buy anything else. Rare augment and a glyph globe. Definitely not a glyph globe. Because we got 8 of those right now because I haven't really re-rolled. Potion I don't need. Vengeful infusion. I think I like the shield one. Let's drop that one. Gain 20 shield and 10 spiked. Okay. More burrow crap. Okay. Okay, so they do have shock right away, of course. I can actually hit them both. Okay. Still kind of worth. This thing's taking reduced damage. This is free. So we should cast that. I'm still hitting it, and it's dealing a ton. Even though it's taking half. Can't move after that. Doesn't look like I can hit it. Come on! It's probably like, I don't know, hard-coded that I can't reach. No point in really casting anything else, so end turn. It's almost dead already. I'm thinking I should just kill this guy while I'm over here, right? I got the big wormy thing. You're dead. So now I got 2 power orbs, so I might as well pick up one to reduce cooldowns, I believe is what you want to do here. There's no point in playing this, I don't think. Oh, right, and I get even more will from that stuff, too. I kind of forgot. These things have glass cannon. They also blow up a little while afterwards. Luckily, they started with plus shock on them, so... let's just hit them. Let's hit that again. Okay, we're still good. Grab the orb. Let's get rid of the other little guy. Do I want to orb again? I have to get out of this. Or just use spike shield. I guess we'll use shield wall. That's fine, I think. That way I can hopefully finish this guy. So they're gonna blow up, so I gotta move eventually here. That's a lot of crap on screen, admittedly. But they're all dead. Easy game, baby. I saw some of the reviews. They're complaining the game's way harder now. From prior when the demo had been out a few months ago. They're saying it's like too hard now. What do you guys think? On your turn, the first binding you use gets a 2 cost discount. On combat end, this vestige gains 1 ability power. If you have full HP, gains 1 additional ability power. That's probably worth it pretty quickly. We don't care about burn. I mean, even if there's only like 3 combats left, that's quite a bit. What are we dropping here? Maybe the max HP thing now, because I don't think we need it. We got our value, probably. These are not helpful. Let's roll. Plus 40 crit damage. Sounds good. Get our rare augment. Plus 75 crit damage on lethal flurry, even. Sure. Think. There's some issue with there's an issue with burst damage as an idea here, which is that a lot of bosses have phases and they stop taking damage at certain points and stuff like that. Got forced into a shop here, interestingly. That one's still like kind of okay, but is it better? Eh. We don't need to get any health back. Oh, we lost that max HP when we dropped that thing. Oh, I thought you'd kind of keep that. Kind of surprised there, actually. Okay, let's go. Boss number 2. The Rhine-Ferno. Kind of got to kill these at the outset. Nothing on it, really, besides that shocked debuff. Which is quite interesting. Fascinating, really. I can hit 2 at once here, and then maybe I can hit 2 at once again. Oh, I can. Let's go. Use that first, and then we'll do this. It's doing like this massive AoE. I take only 3 if I move out this way. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I actually phased it in turn 1, so we're good. We're good. Okay. No damage, actually. No need to use any abilities here. If I focus on the boss, you think we'll kill it? Where's the orb? There should be one. I think it's under the boss. So this is guaranteed to crit, right? So maybe now's a good time to use Invigorate. Okay. There's like a rock there or something. Oh, it killed the little guys too. Dash behind. Bonk. How much damage? I don't think it's as much as I think. The bleed probably kills it now, right? And good night. I think it's dead. Hello? Okay. Okay, they're gone. They dead. Okay, what do we want to ascend here? So we've already ascended the dash and the throw. It's trying to make me do shield wall, but I think we want to try to ascend flurry, right? Consume all remaining will, gain 10 shield for each will. It's not bad, huh? Gain 5 shield to gain 8 spikes. Stacks of spiked. Nah. Invigorate. An ally gains 10 ability power. No. That's for the rest of this turn. Oh, I see. So that's for everything on the turn of. Wow. And you can still use it on yourself. So it's the rest of turn. Wow. That's pretty good. So you build up 2 orbs, right? And then you use Call to Arms, and you spend a bunch of energy. Huh. I really want to do Flurry, though. Oh, that sounds juicy, doesn't it? Let's try it out. So we might want to augment on it now. Reduce cooldown of your bindings by 1. So when I cast it, it reduces the cooldown of bindings. I see. I don't know if that's that great. Maybe it's worth it, though. All right, onto the third biome. It's shorter, the third biome. I believe. We get a free heal, but we don't need it. Hard combat encounter. I think there's might only be 1 combat, maybe 2 combats, but for the boss. What do you got? We got a big box here. Each turn increases attack and shield of all enemies, then creates a new minion. They don't have anything. Okay. And you're also doing an AoE move here. So let's try this, shall we? want to be as far to the left as possible before I do that. How much does that deal? Way less, way less. I killed a bunch of crap, apparently. Let's pick up that power orb now. So it's dealing 0 to me. Maybe it's just because I have 3 shield. Interesting. Or maybe it's doing something else? I'm not sure. Should I just try to kill this guy instead now? This thing summons. It's taking 384 from the bleed. Not certain what I should have done there. Now what are you doing? So you summoned something new. This guy's doing something undodgeable. Thinking I dodge behind you. Play this. Can I hit them both? I can. Yoink. This barely does anything, huh? What's the deal? Can I hit them both with this? Barely. Okay, let's start moving this way now. They're both dead. Thought there was another enemy down there. Am I crazy? I think there was. Uno mas. Should be fine, right? Yoink. Oh, you're still not dead. Come on. Hello. Thank you. All right, we got new doodads here. Oh my god, another one? That's insanity. I already have one. It'll let me have 2, right? This one's kind of weak. Now, the steel umbrella. All damage all the time instead. So we're gonna take that. We have to swap something out now. I mean, it's only 2 shield per turn. It's just really not that much. I hope this doesn't bite me. It might bite me. More crit damage. I don't even care. What do you got? Reduce will of a random binding by 1. That's kind of greedy, isn't it? Is that greedy? No way, baby. Hopefully it doesn't hit shield wall or whatever. Right? Get to spend our money one last time. Don't need to heal. Carver's got some dialogue for us. I doubt there's anything we want here. On your turn, the first binding you use gets a 2 cost decount. Is that better than something? Every turn I basically get 1 more will. Is that better than Ink Needle Compass, which is kind of just 12% crit damage? It probably is better. All right, new boss. I haven't seen this one. This zone did go really fast, huh? We got like crazy amounts of will. Bird! Okay, what do you got for us here? So we got this enemy. On defeat, create a temporary cleansing shroom, which can cleanse cinder pox. On defeat. Okay. Inflicts cinder pox on players, dealing damage at end of turn. Defeat tangled reinforcements to create cleansing shrooms, which can cleanse cinder pox. These 2 enemies are doing unavoidable moves presently. Edge. I can't really tell what the boss... Okay, the boss is doing the big circle move, which I can simply get out of. So let's do this. Oh, I guess we're waiting. Best that we can. Can I hit them both? I'm waiting on... using that orb, and we'll try to get them both next turn, I'm kind of thinking. Kind of trying to like get out of the way while also, yeah. I guess that's not going to really happen. Uh-oh. I think I got kind of too close. Oh, no, we're good. I guess I'll shield wall. I'm only taking 3, but the boss does have 3 phases also. Now that thing should be dead too, though. Yeah. So assumably I don't have to use that. The boss is using some big move on us. Where's that Cinderpox? Take 1 damage at end of turn per stack. Requires 1 will to use. Cleanse all stacks of Cinderpox when selected. Disappears at end of turn. So if I don't use it... I see. So first things first. Let's use Call to Arms. It's free, actually. Next, let's start to move out of the way. Well, I have to kind of move toward it to grab this orb. It's actually going to get phased. Anyway. So now it's not even doing the attack. Now the question is, do I use the cleansing shroom? So that was it kind of felt like a waste to play Call to Arms, didn't it? I'm only taking 2 damage. In fact, I'm only taking 1 damage, apparently. But it disappears if I don't use it? Is that what it's trying to say? I think that's what it's saying. So it's gone either whether I use it or not. Okay. So yeah, there was no point to not use it, I suppose. The bird's flying now. Oh, I can't hit it while it's flying. Interesting. Okay. Then I guess we start moving this way. How much do I want one of those orbs? Kind of messed up there, honestly. Man, you are just not gonna take any damage, are you? Yeah, those orbs are really far away. Yeah, I should have picked one up because you can only have 2 at a time. Tally a mistake for me. There's Call to Arms. It's also free. Okay. Am I gonna kill this thing? I have 5 stacks of that crap. I'm taking 17 right now. And I cannot kill it, it seems. I can move out of the way and block for 10 using that potion. I guess it's the best we could probably do. It died from the bleed. Oh, this is awkward again. I went ahead and cleansed the stacks. Every turn's awkward. Can't use the ability power. Man, you just will not die, will you? What happened to all that damage we used to have? There is an enemy here that's very hard to see. Oh, it's another one of those treant things. Okay. We block. We are finally going to take some amount of damage here. Okay, while the bird's on the ground, I gotta use up some of those orbs. There should be another orb somewhere, should there not? Alright, let's use the ability thing. Very good turn for that. Okay. Let's dash behind it. Then pick up the orb. I can actually hit both of them now. Lovely. I did something. I have 7 stacks. Let's cleanse. Am I willing to just take 6 here from bird in order to stay in and deal damage to it? Let's keep moving toward it to see if we can kind of get behind it with 1 move. Okay, there we go. That works, right? I don't see the other orb. Okay, it's in the air, so I can't do anything. You can hit both of you at once. And still hit both of you at once, so that's lovely. Big donkey hits there. Oh, I shouldn't have picked that up probably, huh? Maybe I needed it to kill this guy and to be able to cleanse. Yeah, so maybe it's fine. I can't hit the bird, right? No. Okay. So I probably shouldn't use this because it's about to get phased, right? Let's try to get behind it. Is it phased yet? Now it's phased. Okay, so there's an orb there. I'm taking 0. No reason to do anything this turn as far as I can tell. And now it's just my turn again, I guess? Okay, lovely. There's no mushroom to cleanse. So is this just a DPS race now? Baby, if this is a DPS race, you're gonna lose so hard. Dash behind it. Flurry for big damage. Grab a power orb. Attack. Attack. Grab a power orb. Dash behind it. Flurry. Attack. Attack. Done. Yowza wowza. Woo! Quest complete. Now that is the quote-unquote easiest difficulty, I guess, is one way to look at it. But we got a victory. I love this game. These are my thoughts on it. I think this game has amazing, unique gameplay that you don't really get almost anywhere else from any other game. It's also co-op, so it gives you lots of possibilities for playing with your friends. You could also play just publicly with randos if you want to. There's a lot to build upon here. There's 5 different classes that you can play with. There's lots of different abilities, and they can keep building on it, and it's only early access. However, I think the main thing here, this is where people get peeved off, I think, when they see this screen. I'm going to show you the exact screen, maybe, if I can. It is online only for some reason. I guess that has to do with the fact that it has seasons and a battle pass, or a season pass as they call it. I guess that's why. But I don't like that it's online only. It clearly could be played solo or single player if someone wanted. So if you have a spotty connection, that's worrisome, I think. So be wary of that. I'm not exactly certain how that works, but they put it right on the Steam page there as online only. So that's not good, to be quite honest. So we unlocked we got something. Yes. We got a new cosmetic. So we got a thumbs up emote you can use for like other players, basically. And I don't really understand the screen. It's a lot of stuff, but here's the thing that everyone hates, and I don't like it either. But as soon as something psychologically, right? As soon as you see a screen like this in a game, it's like, ugh. I'll admit it. I did it too. But it's all cosmetics. It's all cosmetics. It only matters if you're someone that is like super collectathon, has to get everything kind of thing. The season pass, from what I understand, lets you unlock all this stuff, which again are all cosmetics. So I don't even want to like get into it because I don't even really understand the shop. It's just a lot of jargon that I'm not familiar with. But that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. What do you think of Inkbound? You know what I mean? I think there's legitimate concerns there, especially online only. You don't like cash shops and it could bother you. But I think the gameplay is great. I think it's a great addition to the roguelike genre. It's very different, it's unique, it's special, and it's fun. That's at the core, you know what I'm saying? But let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, everyone. We are moving. Oh, we're falling back. We appear to be falling onto Ash Twin for some reason.